warm. Welcome back to Kenton and Habiba. It's a good day in North Carolina. Okay, it's a hot day. It's a very hot day. There's a heat advisory, but it is still a beautiful day. And we are feeling blessed, we are feeling well, and we thank God for all that He has done for us. It's so hot and humid out here. Woo! I thought I would clear up the back a little bit and maybe sit outside, but I'm not too sure. It's really, really hot, so I'll just straighten up a little bit, and maybe if it gets cooler later, we'll come outside. We'll see. I saw this quote recently by Ralph Waldo Emerson. I like a lot of his quotes, but it says, "Write in your heart that every day is the best day of the year." So true. Today I choose to believe it's the best day of the year. And hopefully they'll get better and even better. I'm sure you can tell I love being outside, surrounded by flowers and plants, and there's a little bit of a breeze, but it's definitely too hot. And look, our little figs are doing well. I check on them every day to make sure the squirrels haven't taken them. But yeah, it would have been nice to sit outside like we did the other day and have some, salad, some iced tea, lemonade, all that good stuff. But with the heat advisory going on, today's not an ideal day to sit outside. So I'm just going to go inside and do some cleaning, and let's see where the day takes us. It's crazy how much more energy I feel I have now that I'm feeling myself. Yeah, it's really crazy, because before I would look at things around the house and I would want to do them, but I just couldn't get myself motivated to do it because I just didn't have enough energy. But now I'm feeling myself. So I am cleaning. And as you can see, currently I cleaned off the stove. I'm putting back the knobs because I took the knobs off and they have to be put back. And now I'm also going to scrub the, what do you call these things? The grid? What do you call them? Seriously, what do you call them? The metal racks? Wait, what? Comment below, what do you call these things that go on top of your gas stove? The grate. Isn't it called a grate? I think it's called a grate. Yeah, but anyway, they can get pretty nasty, and we cook a lot. We do a lot of cooking in this house. My kitchen is not just for show. My kitchen is a real kitchen, a real working kitchen. So the stove gets dirty daily. But anyway, we're getting it scrubbed down, and now I'm putting back the little caps that go over the, where the fire comes out or where the flame comes out. I love gas stoves. I mean, they're a pain to clean, but I still prefer them. Now that the kitchen is nice and clean, the stove is clean, the microwave is clean, let's take a break and make some green tea latte using some boba. These are tapioca pearls, green tea flavored tapioca pearls. Usually when you go to a cafe or an Asian restaurant, you can typically order a green tea latte. So we're gonna make it here at home in our little cafe, right? So I just added some water to the pot, and for a total of 5 cups, and then we're going to bring that to a boil. See, once they start boiling, they start floating to the top. They look just like peas, don't they? take long to boil, and the instructions say to scoop them out and put them in cold water. So I've got some cold water here on the side, and I'm scooping them out. I guess putting them in cold water will stop the cooking process, stop them from being too soggy. They're so cute. Look at them. They literally look like giant peas. I'm just going to use a larger strainer and strain them out of the cold water, which actually now feels warm. So this is what I get. This is my bubble or boba. And I'm gonna put this in a dry bowl. Aren't they pretty? They're so pretty, right? Green pearls. And these are the green tea flavor. So I've let it strain, and now I'm just gonna put it in a bowl. Because it's tapioca, of course, it might be a little sticky. And you pretty much want to use this within hours of making it. You don't want to store it. So every time you need to make boba, technically you should make some fresh. I might as well use the rest of the heavy whipping cream, right? Why not? So very simple. Whipping cream, vanilla, and confectioner's sugar, and then whip, whip, whip. So simple, so delicious. I'm going to be using ice from my favorite ice trays. Like I said before, I love these because they're so small and cute. They're about half the size of the ice cubes that come from our refrigerator. I don't know, for me it's the simple things that bring joy. So for this green tea latte, I'm going to be using organic Japanese matcha. This stuff is really potent. You literally only need half a teaspoon per serving. This is 100% pure ground green tea. And if you're sensitive to caffeine, you want to be careful with this stuff. So yeah, you only need a little. Some of the cheaper brand green tea will already have sugar in it. This didn't, so I added some sugar. And now I'm going to be mixing it with some hot water. So again, you don't need a lot. Now, typically, if you're doing it, traditionally, you would use a Japanese whisk made out of bamboo. And you can find these in specialty tea shops. A nice whisk for mixing the tea. Or if you have like one of those mini frothers, you can do that. But I'm simply using a spoon and it works. I recently bought this tile. Isn't it beautiful? It's made in Turkey. I bought it from Home Goods or TJ Maxx, one of those. All right, we're putting in the tapioca pearls. And we're gonna assemble this latte, so I'll just let you watch. Of course, I made one for Kareem and for Kenton. Kareem doesn't like a lot of green tea only because he doesn't like the caffeine, so his was a little bit weaker, which is why this one is not as dark. But it's equally as delicious. And if you were here, I would make you one if you wanted. Or are you more of a traditional coffee person? Have you also ever tried the Thai iced tea? That's really good too. Thai iced tea, Vietnamese coffee, a green tea latte, also good. As you can see, it got pretty dark outside. We just finished having a rainstorm, or a lot of rain, so it really looks dark out there. That's the funny thing about summer around here. One minute it's bright, next minute it'll just go dark on you with with all the clouds and rain. Oh, so by the way, I didn't show you something I just bought recently. Do you see little Rosie? She decided to show up here. But yeah, totally inspired since I put this little piece of furniture in this space. I'm definitely giving my kitchen / breakfast room the cafe vibe. Come hang out with me, let's drink tea, let's drink coffee. I don't drink coffee anyway, but let's drink tea, let's have a smoothie, let's have a latte, let's have dessert, let's have cake. Look how pretty this little cake stand is, and it's actually quite small. Like, it's not a large cake stand. See, there's my hand, you can see. So this would be for like cookies, or even one cupcake. If you had like a really beautiful cupcake, you could put it in here. Or realistically, like, a stack of cookies or macaroons. Look at this, just look at the detail on here. Look at this, this is like jewelry. When I saw this, I couldn't pass on it. And you know what's funny is that it was going for $30. This is glass. And then this pedestal is actually quite heavy, right? Quite heavy. But yeah, it was for $30. And then we saw the second one in the clearance section. And I was so confused. Like, one was full price, and then the other was on clearance. And they were identical, totally identical. This is at Home Goods. You just never know. So of course, we picked up the one that had the clearance price on it, because we were able to save quite a few dollars. So yeah, isn't that beautiful? So pretty. So just imagine this with like cookies and cakes and all kinds of desserts. In fact, let me show you where I stowed away some cookies so that I don't eat them and so that the children don't eat them all at once. So let me show you where I stashed them. So it's in the family room where they would least expect it. Of course, you're not going to tell them, right? But no, seriously, actually, I don't know. Khalid is definitely the oldest, who I haven't seen in quite a while. He is not a sweet tooth. In fact, you just reminded me. I don't know when he's coming home, but I want him to come home and visit now that he's done taking the medical school exam, or the MCAT. Kareem has been working and he's just exhausted when he comes home. He wants real food. Mariam, she's more of a salty kind of snack person. She likes like chips. So I really worry about her having high blood pressure one day, because she loves like chips, salty food. So down here, is it in this one? Nope. And I know it's not in this one, so it must be in this one. Yep. This is from World Market. Okay, y'all. Like I said, maybe I'm hiding it more from myself than the kids. What do I have in here? Walker's pure butter shortbread. Nana, you like this. Nana likes this, my mom. And then these are Tim Tams. These are an Australian brand introduced to me by my sister-in-law in California. Hey Mioke, if you're watching this, I miss you. Even though I don't talk to you as frequently as I should. And I do think about you. Okay, especially when I see Tim Tams. And then this, I just couldn't resist. These are so cute, and these are not gluten-free. But when I saw it, I was like dying inside, like, why? These are so amazing. Of course, you know, Biscoff is the brand that's often served in airplanes, usually the rectangular ones, but these come like in a sandwich cookie with the cream in there. Ugh, I'm just dying. So it's like I bought it knowing that I can't really eat it, but I don't know what the logic is. I buy it and I hide it from myself. That makes no sense. I know. Makes no darn sense. Well, maybe I will serve it to a guest if I have a guest here. So let's pretend I bought it for you. Let's pretend the next time I have like a tea party or, yeah, a tea party. For my next tea party, you might be invited. So let me know if you want to see a nice display of goodies. So Kenton got me this tropical leaf board from World Market. Cute, cute. Definitely goes with my kind of Caribbean vibe or tropical vibe. I might use this, yeah, definitely gonna use it. In fact, you know, yesterday I was watching something that inspired me to think about cooking outside. It's like I haven't cooked outside yet this year, but you know what? We're having a heat advisory, so yeah, probably not a good idea today.
Acacia wood.
Acacia wood?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh Lord, it has a knife. That's what that was. Okay. I was wondering why I could see these little
the rivets
right there, and I thought, okay, so it's a knife.
If you get upset with me, you say, "Oh, you want a snack, fatso? You want a snack?"
Oh my God, that's so mean. I would never do that, Kenton. That's not even funny. Says
I'll carve some fat off you, piggy.
It's not nice.
Just watching too much Law and Crime.
Yeah, be careful before you stab yourself. Yeah, it's nice. Clearly, I have amassed a bunch of wooden cutting boards and wooden utensils or wooden bowls. And I've dragged Kenton into the darkness. Well, it's not darkness, but you know. There you go. Another one. Another one. You think? Or should I stand it up? No, it won't stand up. It has to go sideways, yeah. Okay. I don't think we need to buy any more cutting boards. I really don't think so.